It's Tania's world. Vlogs plus she got reactions. You should see this girl. Going up, she never lacking. It's Tania, you see her. Bringing flames, man, what? Gotta shout out T-Gang. Stand up, stand up.
What is up with my gang? What is up with my squad? T-Gang in this thing. What's poppin' with y'all? What's up, T-Gang? Welcome back to my channel. So today, I'm gonna be honest, I'm low-key scared. It ain't a real recent story time, but it ain't real old, like kind of like my other old story times. Before we get into the title of this freaking story time, I need y'all to smash the like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on my social medias, okay? Now my social media is gonna be linked in the description box. I had to get that out the way just in case this is my last video making for y'all. It involves 2 people, okay? I'm just playing. I don't know exactly what this, honestly, the video probably gonna be titled I cheated. I didn't cheat, okay? I did not, I swear to God, I didn't cheat. The way this story goes, it's gonna sound like I cheated, okay? I don't even know where to start, like, honestly. Okay, I know where to start, okay? The other day, I was talking to my brother and I was like, I should do a story time about when da-da-da-da happened. And he was like, don't you follow? I'm like, shoot, you DM me if you want to. DM me if you want. I triple dog dare you. I don't know, I feel like y'all like my story times. It gives my loyal supporters the insight of what be going on behind the camera and how people really be thinking they getting over on you, girl. And I really want to be knocking people's heads off. And I'm just playing. This happened, I think 2 years ago now. I think it's been 2 years ago. Somewhere between a year and 2 years ago. My grandma always told me, so I have dreads right now, but I mean, of course, this is a wig. I have dreads right now, but I had dreads for 5 years before. Honestly, if you a loyal supporter and you be watching my reactions and stuff, I'm pretty sure you did not even know I had dreads unless you went way back to when I had dreads. But I had dreads for 5 years, so I was still in high school and I wasn't making any money. Like, I could not get a job to save my freaking life. It was so weird. Like, in high school, I could not get a job to save my freaking life. When I graduated, jobs started flowing in. I don't know what type of freaking spell the Lord above us had put on me, but I couldn't get a job to save my life. I couldn't afford to get my hair retwisted. Like, my mom would pay, but like, since I'm the youngest in the family, I be trying to like freaking pay and show my family like, I got this. I be trying to show them I am a very intelligent adult, okay? So I didn't have money, and I think at the time it was like $40 to get my hair retwisted, and the girl didn't have money, so I had to pretty much learn how to retwist my own dreads. So my grandma was like, well, if you know how to retwist dreads, why don't you start paying people to let them retwist to have you retwist their dreads? So I was like, nah, because I be scared. I don't know, I be scared to touch people's heads. Like, the first time my mom asked me to retwist her hair, I was scared. The first time my brother asked me to retwist his hair, I was scared. Honestly, that's why I didn't want to do it. I was scared to retwist people's hair. So I was like, nah, I kind of just forgot about it. And then I was with somebody at the moment. So if y'all watch me and my brother's very first episode on our podcast, that person that was in that story time is, that story time, and that I was talking about in that video is the same person in this video. So what we gonna call this man? We gonna call this man Brokey, and we got another man coming up in probably another 5 minutes, maybe 10. Brokey popped in my head. I was with Brokey, right? And Brokey found out that I had dreads. So, well, before I had met him, I didn't have dreads, but he knew I had dreads before. So then he was like, well, have you ever thought about like having people pay you to retwist it? So I was like, that's the second person. So I was like, nah, I'm cool. I don't really want to do all that. I did want to do it for the money, but at the same time, I was like, then I gotta stand, and I don't even like doing my own hair, and you're gonna pay me to do yours? Like, that's how I was looking at it. I kind of brushed that off too. My brother, I told y'all, I had dreads and I had got some braids for a minute, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna shave my head. So I shaved my head, right, and I went bald. And while I went to the barber, because I used to have like a little taper in the back, so I went to him and I was like, I just want to shave it off. He shaved it off, and then he was like, hey, don't you know how to retwist dreads? And I was like, oh god, here we go again. I'm like, yeah. He was like, yeah, my girlfriend, her son, he got dreads. They like all the way down to his back, and he don't have nobody retwist them. He'll pay you. And then I was like, well, three times a charm. Can I get an amen? Amen. There we go. So I started thinking about it, but I still didn't I told him no. I told him no, but then it's not like I can't like change my mind, just tell my brother like I'll do his hair. I was like, nah, and I brushed it off. So then a few months went down. Well, at the time, me and Brokey, we was just talking. We wasn't together yet. By this point, me and Brokey are together, okay? So I don't know exactly what I was doing at this particular moment, but I was doing something. I was occupied. It's very rare that I get DMs. So when I got this message, I was like, I know you know me, because you follow my brother. And my brother be tagging me in his Instagram stories. So that's how a lot of people that follow my brother be following me. He had followed me like a year or 2 years ago, or well, 2 years before all this happened. He messaged me and was just like, actually, I might have the receipts. He messaged me and was like, hey, can you retwist my hair? I'll pay you. And then I was like, okay, this is the 4th time now. Like, oh wait, we didn't come up with a nickname. We gotta come up with a nickname. We gonna call this man Mr. Dreadhead. There we go. So we got Brokey and Mr. Dreadhead. There we go. I would say his nationality, but that would definitely be giving it away. But so that was when Mr. Dreadhead messaged me. So he asked me to retwist his hair. I was like, you know what? Since I am in a relationship, let me bring this up to the person I'm with, right? So I tell this person, but Brokey was like so insecure and jealous and stuff if another person, like literally, I have a really close YouTube friend that's like all the way across the freaking state, but we message each other and we check up on each other. But I told him, I was like, this person wants to do like TikTok content, because that was when I was on TikTok, and I showed him what he looked like and he kind of copped the attitude. So like any man that came across me, he had a problem with. So I was like, I didn't tell him. I was like, somebody asked me to retwist their hair, and he was like, do it. I ain't gonna tell you that it's a freaking man, because if I do take this freaking retwisting somebody's hair serious, I can't just do women, because I don't know. Honestly, I only know men with dreads. Sounds kind of strange. I have 2 cousins that are women that they have dreads, but other than that, everybody else I know that got dreads is men. So I'm like, if I was to take this serious, I'm cutting my money short. Like, I'm cutting my money short. You want me to only do women's hair? So when I told him, I was like, they want me to retwist their hair, so he was like, do it. So then after that, I was trying to figure out like, how much am I gonna charge people to retwist their hair? What am I gonna tell him I could do his hair? Where am I gonna do his? All these freaking questions is flowing through my head all at once. So I was overwhelming my own self with my own thoughts. And then I was trying to figure out like, when can I do it? And I was like, I had told my mom, I was like, somebody wanted me to retwist their hair. She was like, what do they look like? So then I showed her, and she was like, I mean, if you can do his hair. And then she tried to figure out like how I could do his hair and still get paid, but not go to his house. So my mom and my brother is both trying to figure out how this is gonna happen. So then my brother, actually my mom had to go to work the day that I had told him I could do his hair. So my mom was like, no, you better be at the house when she there, telling my brother this. And my brother, I don't think he was gonna be able to be there. So my brother was like, I'm gonna text Brokey and tell Brokey to come over while you retwist this dude's hair, because I don't know this man. And then I'm like, if something was to happen, I ain't stepping in that, because Brokey was a little big around that time. And this man was a little tall at that time. I ain't stepping in that. There's gonna be 2 grown men hashing it out in the living room, because there's just no, I call somebody. I call my brother, I call another man, because there's no way I'm stepping in that. Got one tall freaking dude and one semi-tall dude freaking buses on or what. I ain't doing it. My brother was like, yeah, I'm probably just gonna text Brokey and tell Brokey, because my brother had Brokey's number too, because they had a little something going on. They was trying to build something. They was trying to be content creators together. That didn't freaking work. That was why my brother had Brokey's number too. So my brother was like, you better tell Brokey to come over here and And he was like, well, no, I'll tell him. I'll text him myself. So I got scared, because I'm like, I don't need to have this person, Mr. Dreadhead, say something to me, and then I'm like conversating, and then Brokey get mad, and then they arguing, and I'm there by my, nope. I started getting scared. I was like, you know, I might not even do it. But then he just messaged, Mr. Dreadhead just messaged me out of nowhere and was like, actually, I'm gonna reschedule. I'll let you know when I need you to do my hair. So then I was like, okay, just let me know. He never messaged me, okay? Never messaged me ever again to ask me to do his hair. I was like, okay, cool. So then I told my mom, which is funny, he had told me this like the day before I was supposed to do his hair. So I was like, okay, cool. I get to sleep in tomorrow. If somebody cancels something the night before and I have to do something the day, like the morning after, I'd be so excited because now I get to sleep in. That's all I care about, sleeping in. Especially if I ain't gotta do nothing the next day until like later on in the day. Oh, thank you, Jesus. That's when I started thinking that I could sleep in. So then once he canceled, I told Brokey, I was like, Mr. Dreadhead said that they couldn't make it tomorrow, so I'm not doing his hair. And then when I said his, like I said, I can't do his hair or something like that. And then when I said that, even though it's a text message, I could still kind of feel your energy is kind of off. At this moment, me and Brokey was like kind of like not glued to the hip, but like we were so close and cool that like even though the message is a text message, I can still feel that he feeling some type of way. I don't even remember what he had said, but whatever he had said, I could tell he wasn't feeling it. But instead of me being like, so what's wrong, because usually that's what I would do, I didn't do that because I was like, I already know what the problem is. But at the same time, you said freaking start retwisting people's hair, and if I just do women's hair, that's cutting my money short. So either shut up or freaking chip in. There we go. I got a little thing to say. Shut up or freaking chip in. It's gonna take me a minute to get it down, but y'all know that had happened, I don't know, oh, probably like summer, so like August of 2021. I know it was summertime, I know that for a fact. But after that had happened, me and Brokey kind of, you know, split around November. So after that, I was just like, I'm the type of person, I'll hop on a date nap and then, well, actually the last time I hopped on a date nap, I was like, it's just not meant for me to meet whoever I'm supposed to be with on this freaking app. Because honestly, everybody on a date nap is either trying to sell weed, freaking find they sneaky link. It ain't nothing what I'm trying to find. So I was like, you know what, I'm over date nap. At this point, I had just hopped on the date nap. And I got so fed up because I was just like, you know what? Everybody I freaking like either match with me and they weird, or I say something that they don't like and we don't freaking match anymore, or it's something like that. So what I came up with the whole thought of, I'm just gonna swipe right on everybody and hopefully meet the person that way. I got fed up. I did. I just started swiping right, and I swiped right so fast I didn't see that Mr. Dreadhead was on this app too. So I swiped right and it made a little ding like sound effect, and it was like, you matched. And I said, oh, you little freaking, I almost said you little sneaky something. Over here got me thinking you just want me to retwist your hair and you was probably gonna try and shoot your shot, and that shot was gonna get blocked because you ain't really that cute. I was like, but I'm gonna be honest, I did kind of think of that, like if I was to retwist his hair, he probably gonna try and say something. Or I can't just have a guy friend and we genuinely just be a pretty girl and a pretty guy. It gotta be, oh, you're pretty, I'm fine, we're gonna match. It just don't work. Literally, I have lost a lot of guy friends because they've tried to get at me and I'm like, no, we friends. And then they get it, then they little feelings, and then I'm friendless. I had took a screenshot and I sent it to my brother and I was like, look who just matched with me. And my brother just started cracking up laughing through the text message. And I'm like, I'm being for real. Like, if I was to message him, I mean not message him, but like if I was to do his hair and like my mom wasn't tripping or my brother wasn't tripping, or I didn't have Brokey and he just came over, like he probably would have tried something. I'm like, nope. Like he's not ugly, he just not something I'd be like, ooh. Cause with me, you gotta be like fine. Like I gotta wanna look at your face all day. Cause if you semi-fine, I'd be like, I do wanna look at you, but I wanna look at him too. No, I'm just playing. Like I would be like, oh, he is cute. But if we together and you semi-cute, I got you. I'm not gonna do that. I really wouldn't do that because I wouldn't want it done to me. I was just like, that's crazy. But my brother told me if I did do story time, that one of them gonna watch this video. I'm like, so see, I didn't cheat because I didn't even know he was interested. And if he was, I'm not interested. So there's still like that cutoff point where it's like, nope, it ain't happening. It ain't happening. But I had to tell y'all this story time. Y'all let me know what y'all would have did, because most of y'all are men, so I want to know what y'all would have did. I want y'all to put yourself in both of their shoes and tell me what y'all would have did. Because to be honest, freaking Mr. Dreadhead did not have a shot. Even if he came over and tried to shoot his shot, it ain't gonna happen. Especially because I don't like mixing business with pleasure. So either I do your hair and this is business, or we talk and it's like on a, not even like a like a relationship level. I don't do it. I just can't. I'm type, if it's business and pleasure and you talking to me and then I see you go talk to a different female and you're like, oh, it's business, see, that's what I don't really, I'd be like, you know what, I'm a trip and I don't think you want me to trip. They better tell me what's going on before I freaking lose my mind. Like, see, that's why I don't mix business with pleasure. That was the story time I wanted to tell y'all. So it literally happened like 2 or 3 years ago. Like I told y'all, let me know what y'all would have did. So smash the like button. Definitely smash this like button if I'm pretty sure I done said something that's gonna make somebody laugh, or I done said something that they like, oh, but y'all know, smash the like button. Comment what you would have did in this story time. Even if you're not a girl, comment what you would have did if you was me. Cause I didn't know. I had no idea. I did not know. It's not like I could even really, yeah, I just didn't know. I just want y'all to leave a comment because I really want to know what y'all would have did. Y'all also subscribe, click the bell, join the gang. If you're new, then definitely subscribe because we're going nowhere. But definitely follow me on my social medias. Follow me on my Instagram, _it's_world. But until next time, remember it's T gang or no gang. We out.